Yo, what's up guys, it's Xrayz and welcome to the top 10 hottest females in video game history. It is a list comprised of suggestions from my followers on Twitter, so if you don't see something on here that you did not like or you don't see something that you would have put in your top 10, then make sure to leave it as a comment down below and follow me on Twitter so that maybe in the future your suggestion will make it into the top 10. But anyways guys, with that being said, let's jump straight into the top 10, and today we're going to be covering the top 10 hottest females in video game history. On the screen you guys are going to see some of the suggestions from last week where I said to tell me what was your favorite pick for the best music in video game history. So check it out on screen, leave a comment down below with your pick for hottest female and you might see it in the beginning of the next episode. But anyways, with that being said, let's jump straight into our number 10 spot, which is going to be Ruby from Wet. She's running around just beating the heck out of people, but she looks good when she's doing it, so I thought it'd be a really cool one for the number 10 spot. I personally myself have not really played the game, but it looks like it's something that could go both ways, a little naughty, a little nice, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the number 10 spot. Let's move on now to our number 9 spot, which is going to be Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy. And she's like that best friend when you were a kid and suddenly she's like all grown up, and it's, you know, it's a really pretty cool one. It's a really interesting one where, you know, it goes from being like this little girl up to this really smoking hot babe. So I thought it'd be a really interesting one for number 9. So with that said, let's move on now to our number 8 spot, which is going to be Claire Redfield from Resident Evil. And a lot of people like to choose between Claire Redfield and Jill Valentine. You know, pick one, either or. I personally would go with Claire Redfield. She does what she needs to do, and she's in a zombie apocalypse, and she's, you know, surviving with all of these zombies getting crazy, but she still knows how to kick ass and look good while she's doing it. So I had to put her in the number 8 spot. But anyways, with that being said, let's move on now to our number 7 spot, which is going to be Elizabeth from Bioshock, which a lot of people already know this one. This is a personal one for a lot of people. It's more of a conservative chick, you know, she's wearing her dresses, wearing her blouse, all that kind of stuff, and she looks hot even when she's wearing that kind of stuff. She's like one of those really conservative girls that, you know, even when she's like all covered up, you know, she's hiding a rocket bod under that. Alright guys, so anyways, let's move on now to our number 6 spot. Our number 6 spot is going to go to Jade from Mortal Kombat. So it's Jade and Katana. For you guys that don't know, when it first started out, Jade and Katana were actually just an interchangeable sprite that you could switch up for different costumes, and then eventually they gave us a backstory. But both assassins, one's a princess. At the end of the day, they both wear very provocative clothes, and they look really good when they're beating the crap out of you. So they know how to take care of themselves, and they look amazing when they're doing it. But anyways guys, that was our number 6 spot. With that said, let's move on now to our top 5. Our number 5 spot is going to go to Harley Quinn from Batman Arkham City. So Harley Quinn's one of those weird ones, you know, she's like the one who's a total psychopath, but she's like totally hot. Like if you've seen the animated version of Batman, or if you've played any of the games, or you know any of the comic books, she always looks really hot, she always looks really provocative, and it's kind of weird that she likes the Joker. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, would I want to be the Joker just so I could be with her? I don't know, man. Leave some comments down below. But anyways, with that said, that's our number 5 spot. Let's move on now to our number 4 spot, which is going to be Kasumi from Dead or Alive 5. Now, clearly this one has to make it. You know Dead or Alive had to make it at least once. Dead or Alive, a fighting game. We all know the real reason people play it, and it's to see all the girls in those skimpy clothes, and even the volleyball versions and the camera shots that you can get. But, you know, Kasumi, the main heroine, she's like such a pure person, but at the same time, she's just like wearing all these different, really provocative outfits, and she looks beautiful. She looks hot. But anyways, that was our number 4 spot. Let's move on now to our number 3 spot, which is going to be Zero Suit Samus, or Samus Aran. You can see her in a ton of games. First seen in some of the Metroid Prime games. You could get a quick glimpse of her towards the end if you completed it during a speed run, and then finally in Metroid Other M, and also in Smash Brothers she came out. She wears like this skin tight suit or something like that, and you know, you wouldn't think it. A lot of people thought that Samus was a dude, and then finally they're like, well, you know what, let's take off the suit, and people are like, god damn, jaws hitting the floor, because she is smoking hot. She's a blonde who knows how to use a blaster, and she is very, very hot. But that's our number 3 spot. Let's move on now to our number 2 spot, which is going to be a personal favorite for a lot of people, and it's Chun-Li from Street Fighter. You guys already know there's a ton of them that are in Street Fighter, but Chun-Li is like the original. She's like the original hot babe in fighting, man. She's the one who has like those huge thighs, and you think that she would be moving all slow with those, but man, she can kick your butt so fast. You know, just the amount of kicks she can do per second. She looks great, and she is doing it with those huge thighs, which I know a lot of guys like, you know, girls with nice legs, so Chun-Li's like the ultimate leg girl. But anyways, with that being said, let's move on out to our number 1 spot, which I think is unanimous among video gamers, and it has to be Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. You know, it started off as like a weird square pixelated boobs and eventually it transformed into something that was very tangible. But you know, Lara Croft, obviously she's like I think the original like action superstar babe that everyone liked. A lot of women were upset at just how much they emphasized the breasts or the boobs, you know. And it started off as that. She's gone through a lot of transformations up until the point where, you know, she's now a younger version of herself. But it doesn't matter what version of her you see, total babe. And, you know, she is a total knockout. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this top 10. If you did, make sure to slap a like and a favorite on the video. It helps the video get out there, helps the channel grow. And also, if you guys did enjoy the video and you enjoy this kind of content, then make sure to check out my channel. A link is down in the description below. I do top 10s twice a week. So let me know what you guys want to see next week for the next top 10. And of course, if you guys want your suggestion to possibly be in the next episode, then follow me on Twitter. Simple, easy, and this way your suggestion could possibly be in the next episode. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching again. I'm Xrayz. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.